What the fuck is this? Come on, guys, wake the fuck up.
Eddie Abbew's like saying he cut out refined sugars and he stopped having panic attacks, sore wrists, sore knees, depression and anxiety. Eddie, that would maybe be the plethora of gear you were smacking into
so
that caused those things, and being 23 stone.
This is a contradiction he has. He built so much muscle, taking copious amounts of gear. Like he's open about it. He talks about his gear usage. He was at the Olympia, like the guy.
He's on the same stage as Ronnie Cole.
He says you can build muscle with this food. He's never done that to be able to prove that. He built it on steroids, not because he ate 43 eggs a day. The source of the protein, even in multiple studies, has been shown to not even matter that much.
3 ways to boost muscle growth. Eat more eggs. An egg, when you eat an egg, 48% of the egg can become tissue.
As long as you're eating enough calories, then you will maintain it.
I say this to a few people that I see growing. To not lose your mind is quite hard, because you start pigeonholing yourself. You get this toxic following that keeps making you make that stuff. But if you look at the comments, these people are all insane.
Yeah.
And that type of content will attract people who are insane. And it's just like, what are you actually doing? But what are you actually achieving?
They're building, him in particular is building a big cult of people who are just no nice. My biggest issue is that I would agree, like what he's talking about. If that works for your gut, makes you feel alert, you're fueled for the gym, you recover fast, sound, whatever. But what he's saying is,
The last thing you want to do is jump on this cereal shit.
cut all of it out at the same time, take out the cereals, take out blah, blah, blah. Like me and you have been in a position where you've been overweight and then lost weight. At that time, it would have been impossible to tell me to go from having a takeaway just about every night, eating sugars all the time, cereals, this, that, the next thing, to going literally eating 19 eggs, an avocado, 4 bits of steak and chicken. It polarizes. It gets a fan base of people who aren't doing the thing he's talking about 100%. Then there's like the hardcores who are already amazing at quote unquote dieting. And then there's everybody else who's like, that's so far away from where I'm ever going to be. I can't.
I could follow his diet now. But me 10 years ago, not a chance.
Say that, exactly that.
Don't want to go down this path too much, but this is where eating disorders are bred from.
Agreed, yeah.
This type of content.
And half, 50-50, both in one. Wake the fuck up.
It's like, you have to be realistic of what's the environment we live in. We live in an environment full of processed foods.
I don't know what
you can't avoid it. Any event, imagine you go to an event, a birthday, anything. If you want to have friends, you have to eat processed food, I'm afraid. You do start to see through cracks though with him. Like, he says stuff like, what was he said?
He's a young that guy drinking one of this shit. I said to him, dude, do you feel you need to drink this? It's like the taste. He said, I like the taste of fucking pussy.
He was like slagging off whey protein, right? And then he was like, you need to get your stuff from animal-based protein. This isn't animal-based. I'm like, are you a fucking idiot? Where's it come from, Eddie? Tell me where the whey...
He had another one where he was like, cut this out. And somebody stitched it the other day and I thought it was funny. And then he says, he held up a pack of biscuits and he was like, my favourite thing when I want to enjoy myself or indulge is this. And he holds up a packet of biscuits or something. I was like...
No, there's a few more. Dude, I listened to a podcast on him and I was driving here when I was listening to it, and I nearly headbutted the fucking horn when he said it, right? Goes on about the panic attacks and all that. The interviewer was like, you're slagging off like carbohydrates and stuff, and he's like, didn't you used to have like loads of chicken and rice when you were bodybuilding? And he was like, yeah, and panic attacks. So it came from the chicken and rice.
Yeah.
Panic attacks caused by chicken and rice.
Science and medical professionals often say chicken and rice causes panic attacks. Please be careful. Come with a warning label now.
Broken leg. Have you been on the chicken and rice by any chance?
I like the taste of fucking pussy. I don't eat it every morning, do I? Guys, snap the fuck out of it.